guys, welcome back to Bait and Tackle. Today is going to be part 2 of the cleaning of the restoring these old molds that I found. We have some, looks like fold over sinkers. That's going to be a good one to clean up. Probably will use those at some point. These ones I'm not sure, they're just little ball sinkers and I'm not even sure what to do with them at the moment because it looks like it's just lead holes. It's just port holes and just round balls. So I'm not really too sure. Maybe you could use lead, pour in those little weights, I guess, to put in other things, put in like crankbaits and whatnot. And here's another mold of bank sinkers. And I think this is another bank sinker. Had some mud dauber nests in it. And then here is some like oblong sinkers. These are longer. I'm not really too sure on the use of these. I don't know that I'd ever use them, but we'll clean it up, get it cleaned up so I can at least look at them and use them as a conversation piece. And then we've got these 3 jig head molds, which I'm kind of pretty fascinated about because they got little eyeballs on them, they're rounded. So, which I can't put real eyeballs on them, but I should be able to paint eyeballs on. So there's 2 sizes. There's that was bigger. These ones are a little bit smaller. I'm not sure what ounce they are, it doesn't really say. So I'm probably gonna have to make some and then measure them. But I got 2 of those small ones. So 2 small ones, a bigger one, and then the rest of these. So we're gonna go ahead and blast these in the cabinet and I will kind of talk you through the process a little bit and I'll show you what we're blasting in this video since I didn't get a chance to do that in the last one. So stay tuned. Okay, so this is the piece of equipment we're gonna be using, the blasting cabinet. It has a vacuum system hooked up to it. And it also has the compressor air line. So see this yellow line coming into the foot pedal? So that's the foot pedal you would press to actually get the sprayer inside to spray. So I'm gonna turn this on just so you can see inside. You see how there's 2 gloves in there. There's some lights on either end. And there's the grating where all the silicone goes through, the glass goes through. And down here on the end is where you would actually open up the cabinet to place all your molds. So you place all your molds in here, and then you shut the door, seal it up with this nice little seal latch. And then you're ready to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some of these molds in the cabinet, and we're gonna start blasting. Okay guys, so I'm gonna try to talk through this a little bit. I don't have a microphone hooked up, but I'm close enough to the phone where I think it'll be okay. But as you can see, when I spray, it's coming out. Sometimes it gets clogged, so you have to do this. If you hold this at back pressures on the system, and you'll see it come up the bottom in here. See it right there? It just came up. So that will actually clean out the clog. So now it's ready to go, and it's got better pressure now. So I'm gonna go ahead and take these one at a time. We're gonna start with one of these, and I'm a little bit nervous about these handles, but we're just gonna shoot them and see what happens. Yeah, that's what I figured was gonna happen, because these are wood, so it's just taking the paint right off, which is not a bad thing. I can actually fix that at home. I might just touch them up a little bit, get some of the crap off them, and then I'll just repaint the handles at home. So, and these ones aren't actually in bad shape. So I'm just gonna go ahead and hit them lightly, clean them up the best I can. And then, like I said, we'll just take all the little bit of crap off. These weren't, like I said, these ones weren't too bad to begin with, but I'll take the handles. Oh, you can take the handles off. There's 2 screws there, see them? But it's okay, I'll just leave them on. I'll take them off when I get home and repaint them. And actually that blaster's taking the paint right off, and the wood. So that's it right there. That came out really good. So we're just gonna set this one off to the side and keep going. And I'm not gonna do all these in the video. I'll probably just do a couple of them. Or maybe I'll just do some video and do snippets. because I don't want to make this a crazy long video. It's just restoring some of these old molds. Well, it looks good there. I'm going to go ahead and hit the handles just a little bit. Knock off some of that paint, because like I said, I'll take them off when I get home and repaint them. So you've got foot control down at my feet, so I can regulate when to spray and when not to spray. So that came out good. Like I said, I'll redo the handles later. I'm gonna go ahead and do this one real quick. These ones aren't as bad as the first batch I did in the first video. Those were, most of those were steel, so they had a lot of rust on them. These are mostly aluminum, and these clean up really well, and they don't rust over time, so it's not too bad. Let me get the handles real quick. It knocks that paint off there pretty quick, so I just got to be careful. I just don't want to eat too much of it away. There's that one. Came out really good. I'll take some pictures and do some video footage after. But here's these, the elongated ones. Like I said, these are aluminum, so they should clean up pretty good. Yep, that cleaned up really well. So we're just gonna hit this one real quick. This one had a nice little stain right there on the back. Coming out pretty nice too. Okay, so that one's all set. Now these ones, let's see how good these ones clean up. Let's see what that does. These ones got a lot of dirt on them, a lot of dust, a lot of years of grime. And the handles on these are aluminum too. So these should actually come out pretty good. Oh yeah, bringing it right back to its glory. Its former glory. Okay, outside looks good. I guess with this mold, it's just like little round pellets. I guess the one thing I could use it for is making like belly weights for crankbaits and stuff. So I could do like just little lead dots and just put them in the bellies and stuff. But that came out great. Looks brand new. So I got 3 more left to do. I'm so excited to get all these cleaned up. I've had them for quite a long time. I finally had an opportunity to be out at the shop to use this blasting cabinet so that I could actually finally clean these up. Yeah, see, this one's starting to... Sometimes, if you let it sit too long, it starts to do that right there. See that right there? Where it's starting to like pit it out. So when it pits like that, that means that it's taken too much of the material. But it looks like that's the only spot I got. And it may have been that way before. But that's awesome. Okay, 2 more left. And I was worried about that with the softer material being aluminum, how it would spray, because I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to pit it like that. So I was a little bit nervous spraying these at first. But I think we're good. So again, these are more bank sinkers. Wish I could find some old school jig molds. I've got those little ones that I just did at the beginning of this video, but like something where I could like tie onto and make some different style jigs, and I may do that in the future. But there you go, that came out good. And the last one, I think this one had like mud daubers in it. I think this is the one. Save the grimiest one for last. Just cleaning it out again. Making sure we got fresh, no clogs. Still got to do the back here. Okay, let's open her up. There's the mud daubers. Blast that right out of there. Comes right out. And I'm going to take these out of the cabinet afterwards and just double check to make sure I got everything. So there might be some nooks and crannies that I didn't get. But I think I got it all. I think it's going to be good. There goes those mud daubers. Bye-bye. Yep, that's good. Clean out real good. Let's get the rest of this handle here. And all good. So I'm gonna, see a spot there. So I'm gonna let this settle for a little bit because the dust has got to settle inside the cabinet. And then I can open up the cabinet and take the molds out and just take all the excess off. They're just sitting over here. And we'll clean them up and lay them out. And then I'll wrap up the video. Okay guys, I think this is gonna wrap up the video. I just took them all out of the cabinet, got them cleaned up, but I mean, they look like $1,000,000, brand new. I'm really excited about the pinch weights. Those are awesome. I think that's really cool. I might actually use those. These lead balls, that actually may be pretty cool, especially for weights for different baits and stuff like that. That could be pretty interesting. So I might be using that. I do have other bank weights at the house, other molds that are bigger, so I'm not sure if I'll use these ones or the other ones. And then I got these other cylinder weight type things that I'm not sure if I'm gonna use those or not. That's probably just gonna be a conversation piece. And then I've also got these jig molds, which these ones I'm the most excited about. I think I'm gonna use these a fair amount. So I'll probably end up trying to do something to make these so that I can actually put some skirts on them, maybe like some skirted jigs. And then here's the bigger one. So again, like I was saying, I would take these 2 screws out and pop these handles off, and then I'll paint them when I get home. Then that way they got pretty much brand new handles on them, and then put them back on after they're dried, and I'll probably restore them to their old former glory color of red. Just get some red spray paint or something and make sure it's sealed up real good so it's not sticky on the handles. That's about it. But you saw the process. I mean, it's pretty simple using those blasting cabinets to get all the stuff, and it cleans it up great. I mean, it works on aluminum, it works on wood, but you got to be careful with wood because it will start eating into the wood pretty good. I noticed that with these, and these weren't too bad, so I didn't have to spray them too hard, which was good. But it did knock off the paint so that I am ready to repaint them at this point. The other ones, the aluminum ones, did really well cleaning up. I was a little nervous about that one spot there that I saw that started to pit a little bit right there. I don't know if you can see it, but it started to pit the aluminum right there. And that is not good, but I think that might have been there before I started, so I'm not really too worried about it. It'll still pour the lead fine. And the other ones, the steel batch that I did in the last video, those came out the best because it just takes all that rust off like it wasn't even there. So they're like brand new molds again. So I'm super excited. Thank you guys for watching. We're over 500 subscribers now. Please like, comment, subscribe, share. I'd like to get to 1,000 by the end of the year, maybe even before that if we can, but I'm gonna just keep cranking out videos for you guys. I'm really trying to concentrate on shop videos this year. So once I get home from this trip from work, I'll probably make a couple of shop videos. I'm gonna start doing some different types of injection molds. We'll probably do some open pour stuff. And I would really like to start doing some jig and hardware type videos for you guys. So thanks for watching, and remember, keep on baiting.